Hi everyone, and welcome to a review of the RAB VR Tour gloves. The VR in the name stands for Vaporize, and they are part of RAB's Vaporize range of products. So the Vaporize has two basic components. First of all, the outer is Pertex Equilibrium. This is a wind and water resistant outer. These gloves also feature a amount of stretch in the outer fabric for fit. And what's really special about this fabric is the denier gradient. So on the inside of the fabric, closest to the hand, it's made up of thick fibers or thicker fibers, and on the outside it uses finer fibers. And what this does is it creates a capillary action to move moisture away really quickly away from your hands onto the surface where it can evaporate away. And that's just because the outer surface, because it has finer fibers, has a greatly increased surface area which allows water to disperse through it after it's been drawn up through the thicker fibers. So that's the outer, and that covers, on these gloves, it covers the back of the hand and around the inside of the wrist. The second part of the Vaporize system is a micropile liner. So it's just a polyester sort of fleecy material, great warmth to weight ratio, again draws moisture really quickly, keeping your hands dry and warm, pulls it through the micropile liner to the outside, and then the Pertex Equilibrium does its job there. On the palm of the hand there is a Pittard's Armatan leather palm. So Pittard's are a company that specialises in making leather products for the outdoors industry, and this particular one is the Armatan type, which is what they've done is basically on a sort of microscopic level coated the fibres of the leather with ceramic plates to give it more abrasion resistance than normal leather. This particular leather is fairly thin, so you get a nice feel through it. It's not too chunky, and it's very supple as well, so it fits well. There's an extra patch between the thumb and forefinger just for extra durability and abrasion resistance in that high wear area. On the back of the thumb you have a nose wipe, covers the back of the thumb, obviously on both gloves there. Nice and big, does exactly what it's supposed to do. There is an element of stretch in the cuffs, just a short section there, and then a Velcro adjustment as well to give a nice snug fit around the wrist, and the Velcro there sits underneath the wrist, which I'll show you now. So once you put it on, like I said, a very close fitting glove, very dexterous, doesn't get in the way of you doing anything, you can still move your hand really freely. And that's the Velcro adjustment there, just pull like that so, and it sits on the underneath, nice and out of the way, smooth along the back of the glove, nice low profile to sit underneath a jacket sleeve. And you've got again that stretch on the back of the palm to allow for freedom of movement. Nicely fitted glove and cut. The only issue I have with these gloves, which is a minor issue, is the seams on the ends of the fingers. Have seams on the end of the fingers. Some gloves, especially the more expensive models, have the seams which just run down the side, and the fingers are sort of rolled over the top. These just have the seams right on the ends of the fingers. It can get in the way a little bit, especially when you're trying to do really fiddly tasks, but it's not a major issue. All in all, I think these are a really great pair of lightweight softshell gloves. If you're doing anything that requires you to have a good amount of grip and abrasion resistance on the palm, but it's not going to be in too cold conditions, so cool weather scrambling or using ice axes and things like that, when it's not that cold that you need a full-on winter weight gloves, I think these are perfect. Also perfect for just general use when it gets a bit colder. They are fairly warm, great warmth to weight ratio, so warmer than they would feel just by picking them up. They also have good water and wind resistance with the Pertex fabric on the outer, so that helps to keep your hands nice and comfortable. All in all, I really like these gloves. If you've got any more questions about them, just leave them in the comments below and I'll answer them. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Other than that, thanks for watching.